Grilling with my new grill I got from the new dollar store that just opened up down the street. It's a good day here in Linwood. It's Monday. It's a brand new week. It's a brand new life about to start. I feel like I have to describe myself a little bit so you can kind of understand what this new transition means to me. Who is Carla Banuelos? Parents were immigrants. They started their own businesses. I kind of grew up a spoiled rich kid. So ever since I was little, I was always chubby. I was always fat and spoiled. So I grew up chubby, and I just remember like my whole life, I always struggled with my weight. And my whole life, all I ever wanted was just to be thin. So my whole life goal was never like to be successful, or like I never had a career in mind. I was just always going with the flow. The only thing I knew was that I just didn't want to be chubby anymore. So as I went through life trying to figure it out, I found tattooing, and I picked it up pretty quick because I've always been an artist my whole life. But I never thought you could make money doing art. I always associated art with being broke, like a starving artist. So when I found tattooing and I learned that I could actually make decent money doing it, that's what I did as a job. I just tattooed. I took a lot of breaks from it. The reason why I felt like I always took breaks was because maybe I just wasn't so passionate about it as I thought I was in the beginning. And now as I've been doing it for almost 10 years, I've realized this whole time it has just been like a job for me. It's my job. I mean, I take it serious when I do it. I try to do the best job I can, but I just don't feel like a tattoo artist, more like a tattooer, like somebody that does tattoos as a job. I feel like at the end of the day, like if you do what you're passionate about and you do what makes you happy, like truly, truly happy, then you should do that. So this is like a weird life change because I'm going towards my goals, but I'm also not gonna be working as much, if that makes sense. If my goal is to not work as much at the end of the day, that's what I'm gonna start doing, is not working as much and trying to figure out ways to just continue to live life, live it comfortably, and not work as much. Hopefully I explained that. I don't know, it makes sense to me. So yeah, here I go. Just gonna live life and I'm gonna document it as I go. And I've been looking swole lately. One day I'll make a video of how I was able to go from 300 pounds, insert picture here, to what I look like now. But for now, I'm just gonna vlog my daily activities. This came out pretty fire for my first time ever making this. Okay, so the one thing that I like about this gym is that it be empty. Check it out. I'm about to do some push-ups right now. I started coming to this gym when I was like 300 pounds. And when I have like a bad week or a bad day, I expect to wake up the next day 300 pounds. As long as I keep coming to the gym, don't go back to my old habits, I shouldn't wake up and be 300 pounds again, hopefully. So, let me get back at it.
Are you recording us?
Maybe? I will turn on the camera to talk about how my appointment didn't show up today and I'm sad. Now I have nothing to do. Hopefully when I go to Chicago, I'll be busy out there, so if my appointments don't show up, I'll have walk-ins.
Yeah, I'm over here working.
Manny's always busy.
I'll be working.
Catching Kyrie lagging. Oh, he was asleep right now.
Gangbanger?
You're gonna appreciate these videos when you look back on them.
I'm be like, damn, Carlo was stupid.
Taylor, do you mind if I record you? David, I know you won't care. Little Mew going on.
Hold on.
All right, so Art and me, we're gonna tag team these tattoos, but my client ended up coming in. I guess I put her down for a wrong time. So I'm gonna do that, and yeah, let's do it. Okay. This is what we're doing today, butterfly. Finished tattoo. David's doing another Mew.
I give you no permission to film me. Okay. You do not have my permission to film me, and if you use this for YouTube, I will sue you.
Alma was like, I pierced my lip. Can you show your lip? She just ran home and pierced it like really quick. So yeah, but just ending the day, eat some Chinese food. David's finished Mew. Good job, David.
He got a Mew tattoo. Like, I guess you could say it's a Mew tattoo.
You made none of those shots.
Hey man, at least I took the shot. Some people are too scared to take the shots. But sometimes you just gotta take that shot. And if you miss, hey man, you're gonna make it next time. Once you get good, you'll be making nothing but fucking swishes. Huh?
Swashbuckler.
Kind of funny story, but not really a funny story. My sisters and me don't always get along. Especially with my older one. She hasn't talked to me in like 10 years. I'm like dead to her just because she doesn't like the way I am. I think that's the simplest way you could put it. So I ended up doing this setup in my room in the basement so I don't have to go upstairs, see them, and it'd be awkward. Anyways, I got some scrimps here I'm about to throw in my air fryer. I got my setup is an air fryer, crock pot, microwave. I got these hot plates right here. Blow these suckers up. Honestly, I'm grateful for my little setup. Thank you, Manny, for helping me avoid the awkwardness of going upstairs. I love you. Bone apple tea. I just got to work and I'm about to pee my pants.
He says the word anime and people just flock to it.
Yeah, right?
Here, are those kicks new? Are those some new kicks?
They came in last night.
Those are nice.
Thanks for everything. I try to organize my whole outfit around it.
Chilling in Manny's car right now because I got canceled on again. I have some news to tell you. We're gonna go to prom.
Nope.
So Caesar's client, he's throwing an adult prom. So it's gonna be a prom for adults, and Lucky Cat is sponsoring the event. And for sponsoring, we get 2 tickets, and Caesar asked us if we wanted to go and represent Lucky Cat and go to prom. But yeah, we're going to prom, babe.
Cool.
Excited?
I don't know. I've never been to prom.
Me neither. In all my 5 years of high school, I never went to one prom. And Manny didn't graduate high school. So.
I like the cut.
Luckily, there's a dress store right next door to the shop to pick out dresses. And you gotta dress up too, man. You gotta wear a suit. You gotta suit up.
Suit up. Suit up. Suit up.
You got Caesar the Master tattooing. I'll come around the other side. This is what Caesar's working on.
The custom Aztec piece, yeah, an Aztec woman, yeah. It's one of my favorite themes. It's one of my favorite things. Anything that's pre-Columbian art, it's one of my favorite themes. So Aztec, Mayan, Olmec, Inca, any of that.
Junior always tattooing his anime pieces.
Of course, as you know. Ain't stopping anytime soon.
The Apprentice corner. No. You gotta say the Apprentice, Taylor the Apprentice, and David the Apprentice. What you working on, Dave?
No skate. We did a while back.
It's the next day. I'm wearing the same clothes. Don't judge me. So I'm on my way to Mari's house right now to help her out with her niece's graduation party. So I'm not going to work today. Again, it's been kind of a weird couple of weeks for me. It's been kind of slow at work. I haven't really been working. So hopefully once I get out to Chicago, I'll be busier. Hopefully. At least the days that I am working at the job, I am working. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not going to work today. Gonna go to a graduation party, and I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so Mari and me are cutting pickles and celeries now for the potato salad. And in the 10 minutes I've been here, we've already talked about my weight with her mom and about my boyfriend and when I'm gonna get married. But yeah, let's cut these pickles. Look, Manny, don't you want one? Oh, she's so cute. Here's a finished result for the potato salad.
But well, I'm getting there. Yeah, for sure, man.
The grad. Back at it again. Came to a bar. Classic times here at Margaritas. DJ Stat! Oh, stop! So it's the next day and I came over to Manny's house to sleep over. And I don't feel like going home to change to go to work. Babe, should I go home, change, take a shower? Or should I just go to work like this?
Yes.
I don't look that bad. They won't be able to tell that I partied all night. I realized I left my iPad and I really need that for work, so I have to go home now to get it. We got Puppy over here with the sock in his mouth, like always, trying to share this dirty sock. I feel like I'm doing the walk of shame out of my own boyfriend's house, carrying my hair and my water. So I got to work and the first thing they said was, hey, you're matching with Little Mayo today. Hold on, check it out. We have the same jacket on. It's like the two aliens in the shop dressing the same. This is Ricardo. He's doing a guest spot today. Ricardo's from the Lucky Cat Tat in Chicago. This is his client. Can we see? What were you working on? Oh, snap. Dang. That's dope. Manny got some new kicks. They changed colors. This is them with the flash on. What? Dang, babe. You're so cool. Look at this guy over here. Can I record it, Art?
No, I'm done. Get the phone.
Oh, come on. Art's beautiful butterfly cover up. I bet you can't tell, but there is a name under there. Good job, Art. Another slow day / slow week for me at the tattoo shop. I don't know what's been up lately, but people have been canceling. Nobody's been coming in. But I was talking to my boss about maybe I'm just supposed to use this time to mentally prepare for the move of me going to Chicago and working at the shop down there. It's supposedly going to be busier, so we'll see, hopefully. I want to capture this precious moment right here. Caesar with his favorite apprentice he's ever had. Sorry, man, I spilled the beans. So I try to have like this whole setup to record this, but it wasn't working out because I didn't bring my mics, so it's gonna be kind of ghetto. I have this little mic right here. This is Ricardo, and we're gonna be interviewing him. We got Caesar in the background here, tattooing. I'm here with Ricardo Ibanez. This interview right now is very impulsive. I have no idea what I'm going to ask him. Hopefully Caesar could feed us some questions to help us out. Ricardo, he's a tattoo artist at the Lucky Cat Tattoo in downtown Chicago. He's been tattooing now for how long?
9 years.
9 years tattooing. Ricardo was actually the apprentice after me. So we've been tattooing almost the same amount of time, except he stayed consistent and he surpassed me in every which way. I would call him now at this point like a master tattoo artist.
No.
Caesar, what do you think?
No.
He's humble, y'all. Your nationality is
Mexican and Japanese. Great grandpa's like Japanese, so.
Oh, is it? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. My last name would have been Yamasaki.
For real?
Yeah.
What?
Which is crazy, because like a Japanese guy in Mexico is like rare.
I would never guess because you're very like Chicano. I mean, you just got the word Chicano tattooed on your stomach. So show it off, show it if you can. Like your art's very Chicano, black and gray, West Coast inspired.
Yeah, I grew up with it. I grew up with it. My brother was big inspiration on it because he's like a true Cholo Chicano fucking guy. So it's kind of like I grew up looking at my brother and I was like, that's what I wanted to be. And then little by little I got away from it and still there, lingers, but it's a big part of it.
I remember when you were an apprentice because I was there. Yeah. A little backstory with me and Ricardo. I was getting a little haze during my apprenticeship. People say it wasn't the worst hazing, like it could have been, but I got hazed a little bit, right? So when Ricardo came on, I was like, sweet, not someone to haze. I tried to haze him a little bit, but now like I look back on it like, yeah. I apologize, Ricardo, if I ever hazed you bad. But you know what? He got his revenge because he's way better than me now, so. He's a way better artist than me. It's been crazy, like watching Ricardo like just surpass me, like become super amazing, like watching him be an apprentice and working with him as an apprentice to like what he is now, his work is now. This is Ricardo's Instagram. I'll write it down right here. His Instagram, so you give him a follow, like all his pictures. Let's look at Ricardo's work. The girl that came in today, that he tattooed today, so this is from her. Right, put it right here. Look at that, beautiful. Just amazing, Ricardo. I don't know how you did it. But let's talk about it. As far as your style goes, I would say like it's very hyper detailed.
I try.
Very detailed. Realism, black and gray realism, or very realistic type tattoo work. But it's very solid at the same time. Like even though it has a lot of details and it's realistic, I feel like a lot of tattoos that are realism don't have the elements that your tattoos have. Like some of these outlines, and I feel like you really pack it in there. Like you don't leave anything. Like everything is...
The skin breaks? Yeah, I try not to leave skin breaks.
Not only is it very detailed, but there's detail in the detail, if that makes sense. Pull it right here, put it right here, what we're looking at right now.
So that little gum part is smaller than my nail.
Man, I like about your work, it's like, it's realistic, but it's very solid at the same time. Like it still has those like traditional kind of elements to tattooing, I think. So this one right here, it's a Virgin Mary, rose and a rosary. So this one, okay, let's zoom in.
I did that so long ago too.
I would say what makes it solid is the lines. Like let's zoom into like the head part. What would you call this?
The veil?
The veil part of the tattoo. Right. Like even though it's black and gray realism, you still have those lines in there, you know, that close everything in and make it solid. As far as like tattooing goes, like in a more traditional sense, like tattoos have outlines on them to keep them from spreading.
From fading, yeah.
Yeah, so like, I feel like with your work, is that what you put in mind when you do tattoos, is that you want it to last, and that's why your style looks the way it does, because it's to kind of stand the test of time?
Yeah, I do like whatchamacallit, I pack in the colors a little more so that like it's a little more saturated and it lasts a little longer. So like if it's a black and gray, even though I could whip it and make it soft, I just rather pack it.
Yeah.
That way it stays solid in there, and I use like black outlines to crispy it out, you know, and make it last a little longer.
Yeah.
But I do keep in mind, I make them darker so that with time they last longer in that sense, you know?
Nice.
They don't fade out as much.
Let's zoom into the rosary real quick. Look at Jesus on that cross. You can see, like, even though, that's messed up. But hey, he's gonna come back to life. 3 days, give him some time. Man, like, same, like, the more detail I see, like, and I don't know if it's just my mind playing tricks on me too, like, you know, like, you see things, but, like, I see, like, his face, like, the outline, his nose, like, his jawline, like, the detail in that is just crazy for how small it is. We're just gonna show off his color tattoos just for entertainment purposes. I'm sorry, Ricardo doesn't want to do it anymore as much, so, but we're still gonna look at his color tattoos. Oh, snap, what is that? Oh, dang. Hey, shout out to Burrito Stomp for the aguas frescas. It's fire. Taste test.
It's good.
Right? Refreshing too. The title of this tattoo on your Instagram is TMNT.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was like a whole sleeve.
This is it. I know you're amazed, people. It's amazing. Like on another level. I feel like because
I try to make it like a comic book.
I don't know how you did this, but it looks amazing.
It's like Halloween.
Right? I feel like sometimes with tattooing, like,
that was
you-
the stuff you're figuring out as you're going.
yeah, it's weird. And like my old boss used to say tattoos are magic, and that it just happens, like it just magically appears on the skin.
I don't even know how I'm gonna do half the stuff I do.
Okay, so don't ask how he did this tattoo, just admire it. But look how dope it is. If you were to pick out one of your favorite tattoos that you've done,
My favorite one so far that I've done that I like a lot and I still can't get over.
oh snap. Let's pull it up right here. Let's make some room for it, make it bigger. Oh yeah. Ganesh,
Ganesh.
the Ganesh. Detail.
Yeah, that was a lot of
Detail,
detail.
man.
That took forever to do.
How many sessions?
I think that piece alone was like 30 some hours.
30 something hours.
Yeah. I was tattooing for like 4 hours and it'd just be like this tiny little piece. And it just felt like never ending
Dang.
textures and like stuff. And
But the final result, it's
Yeah.
worth the time you put in.
the guy was super cool too. He just like let me do my thing. Didn't even care about the price. Didn't care about anything.
What I've learned is that in order to get this quality, it's just a very slow process and you have to put in the time. And that's the only way you could achieve these looks. I'm not sure if you can, no matter how good of an artist you are, to get these little details. I don't think you can be quick. I think
No, you gotta
have
take your
to
time.
take your time. Yeah,
It's like patience and oh my god,
yeah.
the patience level you gotta have for that.
Right. So when I came back, I feel like the standard for my work went up, and I noticed myself tattooing a lot slower, and I would get frustrated, like, why is this taking me so long? Why is this taking me so long? And then I realized, oh, it's because there's a standard at the shop, and the reason why it's taking so long is because to get this look, to achieve this look, it takes a long time. It might take a long time, and it might cost a lot of money to get a tattoo to look this
It's worth
way. Yeah.
It's worth it.
So
Like that guy gets stopped everywhere all the time. It's insane. Yeah, he tells me all the time. He like comes in and is like, yeah, people stop me all the time. They ask for your work. It speaks for itself. He likes it, enjoys it. Made him a better person in a way.
see, tattoos are out here changing lives, people. Still mind blown by how far you've come, and now I look up to you, even though you were the apprentice when I was already an artist. Oh my God. Let me kiss your feet, Ricardo. I'm about to be working with Ricardo, so I get
Chicago.
to. Yes, we're gonna be working together. So I'm gonna have the honor to watch you close up and personal. Maybe learn to pick up
I'm
some
gonna put
things.
curtains.
Damn.
Nobody can see me.
Damn. You gatekeeper? No, I'm just kidding. Before this interview ends, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Retired. I'm just kidding.
That's what I said too, Caesar. We're all retiring at the
all
same
retired,
time.
yep.
Yes. We're gonna be full time, just living.
Doing nothing.
Yes.
Retired.
Full time living life.
Living
That's
life.
the dream.
Working without working. I'm kidding. No.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I said. I'm gonna be working harder, but without working, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
The thing about Lucky Cat is we're all kind of like people you would in the beginning before, like let's say during our apprenticeship, maybe. I would say like we're a group of people that maybe other shops wouldn't have given a chance to teach how to tattoo.
Yeah.
So a lot of us are very like unique in that way. That we're not the most conventional looking tattoo artists or acting tattoo
I
artists.
mean, I was
We're
gonna say we don't even. Some of us don't even look like tattoo artists. We're
Yeah.
tattoo artists. Me,
Yeah.
the only like.
Now that you got the neck tattoo, you look more like a tattoo artist. now.
Yes.
All of us don't just do tattoos. Like we have other things that we're into and that we like, and other hobbies.
I do construction.
For real? Yeah.
I mean, like not as a business for myself. Like,
Yeah. See.
Like, I renovate my house all the time.
Yeah. I feel like as tattoo artists, you kind of get stuck in the box of just being a tattoo artist. Everyone at the shop has hidden talents, and it'd be cool to see us more explore those talents and to do other things and not just stick to tattooing, but explore other things that we enjoy doing and do it. And
I
who
started
knows?
posting my house construction work, and people were hitting me up like, "How much would you charge to redo my bathroom?" I'm like, "No." Like, yeah. I was like, no. Like I don't do this. I don't do this as a living. I
Yeah.
do it for myself, and that's it. Like,
But
I'm thinking of working without working though. Like what Caesar's going for right now, right?
being a teacher, maybe.
Being a teacher, business owner,
Yeah.
other forms of income besides just tattooing. I want to have a steady income
Uh-huh.
to the point where if I don't want to tattoo and I have to spend time with my daughter, I can.
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, for sure.
That I can send her to college with no
sure.
issues. That I can do certain things with no like money issues.
Yeah.
Everything's just perfect. And I'll tattoo as a hobby, and I'll tattoo when I want to and what I want to.
Yeah.
And not deal with like I have to tattoo.
Well, hopefully, if we stay positive and we keep doing what's right, and continue on whatever we have to do at the moment, and we pray that it works out that way. Let's fingers crossed. So with that, we're gonna peace out. Anything else you want to say, Ricardo, to the 40 subscribers that I have at the moment?
Keep subscribing, share.
All right, thanks again, Ricardo. I just want to thank Ricardo again for this interview. Go follow him on Instagram. To the next clip. David the Apprentice. Cool. You guys over here looking real cozy. What'd you say? Okay, that's what I thought I heard you say. All right, I'll back up. Junior,
Did you just record it?
yes. Do you want to end the work week?
Do I end the work week? I get to end it off?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck this guy.
Go.
Good night, everybody. No, wait.
Oh, dude, that guy. American Apple.
That's cool, Coles. No, it's cool, Coles. Go ahead.
Good night, everybody.
If you do it too many times, she'll fall.
We're at Manny's house
She
again.
lands it, you know?
Can't escape these guys. Work with them.
What?
And they're at my boyfriend's house all the time.
Boyfriend's
Because
house.
they're related to him. That's why. That's why they're always
Hey, yo,
here.
catch this. How? Oh!
And they're always in his room, too.
No, I'm not. Junior's always in his room.
What happened?
I said, this one is always in his room. You
So if I go around
pest.
circle, there's a bunch of.
We'll end the vlog tomorrow.
This one?
Yeah.
See you tomorrow. Recording? Alright, so we're in the lid store and I saw this hat. Trying to decide if I want to get it or not. But I feel like it's very buchona vibes, maybe. Manny and me came to Hooters. We can never decide what we want to eat, and then somehow we end up coming here a lot.
You came to the wrong one.
But it's Sunday. We try to stay positive. But on that note, it was a good week. Every week is a good week when you try to stay positive. Might end the vlog here. Don't know if we're gonna do anything else for the rest of the day. So just in case. Yeah, but
We're gonna go home and just stuff.
chilling stuff.
Yeah.
So just in case we don't do anything else for the rest of the day, we're gonna end the vlog here, end the week here. Hope everyone had a good week. We did. God bless. Peace.